Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and we are here back in glorious Madrid, the capital of our grand Spanish Republic, or should I say cooperative Roman Empire. That's what we're going to call what we're doing for now at the moment. Right now we're still as usual just in Africa, still trying to deal with those allies. Those allies just won't give up. Who would have thought that the French, and especially the British, who would have thought the British would not give up? Duh, that seems crazy to me. But yeah, so we're going to try and finish them off here. Are you going? So you're going this way. Yeah, so we should be trying to finish off Africa right now. Not Africa, sorry, the west of Africa. West Africa is done. East Africa is a little bit different. We have quite a few problems here. They're going to try and finish them off, and hopefully down south goes well. Down south is looking pretty good. Belgium is holding off in one space there. We're getting invaded from all sides. It's not looking so great here. Obviously, their reports of invasion are a bit overdone. I'm a little bit worried about that, though. Are they just going to sit there? Or are they going to attack? And what are the Italians doing? Are they getting involved for a Russian attack? Nope, no focus set. So they're not doing anything against Russia. What are the Russians doing? Still no focus. Obviously, the Russians do have some extra focuses they could do. I don't think they have all of them, but they can't do them set because of certain restrictions. So we should be okay in that regard. Okay, they're going to take out them. So the French attack will be dealt with. Next, we have to deal with the Australian attack. South Africa. Nope, nothing in South Africa. That is going really well, though. Yes. If we can defeat them in South Africa, we have to go for Madagascar as well. And all the damn islands. With the British Navy, islands are a problem. It's definitely something you have to do. You have to definitely concentrate on the Navy if you're going to take on Britain. I think it'd be best, if you're deciding not to make a strong Navy, it's probably best to go maybe Democrat. Oh, sorry, not Democrat, I'm thinking of American politics. Probably best to go with democracy or something. These guys are finished. Perfect. So this guy's now done, so I'm going to send him to this side. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Oops, click the wrong button. Let's bring it around to just there. Then we can push through to here. There we go, perfect. So we'll set that in motion. Hopefully he can handle that. There are some Italians there. Shouldn't be too difficult. I can't see many allied troops there. Just kind of causing lots of trouble by being there. So hopefully he can rush in before they get support there. This side's not done, but this side, which we've been concentrating on, is looking good. Yep, our men are about to take that. Northern France. Okay, Northern France is still okay. As usual, the reports of an invasion are always done over the... What is with all these Soviets? No, these are allies. All the allies are just stood on the border of Russia. No wonder the Italians are so confused. I mean, they can't attack us from there. So I don't really know what's going on here. Are they expecting the Soviets to declare war on us? I have no idea what they're thinking with this. Oh, a big attack here, but our men can hold off. There will be no D-Day against the Spanish. There will be no D-Day here. Okay, so they defeated them there. Send 2 of them to deal with that. One of them, the other 2 can deal with that. And you guys deal with that. That should be done. And then they can head off to Australia. No other invasions. I'm going to be so upset if we get all this and they do a second, like, invasion of Africa. That'd be extremely frustrating. That would ruin everything. Okay, everything else looks fine. Nothing else we have to really concentrate on, just the war effort. We could probably push a lot more down here if we had more soldiers. I feel like these... No, those guys are running that way. You could probably move down. If they're pushing back. How about... I know the other guy is going to go support something, but how about you just go for this? Yep, looks fine. Now, the allies aren't looking so great here. This is probably a good time to move... Actually, you stay there. This guy should move forward. Okay. So make them forward one step at a time. I'm going to kick United Kingdom out of here, but South Africa, of course, an ever-present threat in Africa for a long time. Hopefully we can get... Oh! Why did that get smaller? What happened there? Let's stretch that out. There we go. Not sure why that's only got smaller. Okay, last piece ready. And these guys can deal with them. 6 of them. I can't see how many Australians are here. Looks like 2. Could be like 6. I'm guessing about 6 men is about here, so we should have the right amount of soldiers. I'll move these guys. We'll give them actually their own leader. Just to make this more simple. Have to be you, sir. Ortega. Ortega can take the lead. Front line. Yeah, we'll just go around the whole thing. And then offensive line. Just do the middle. There we go. And begin. Now, I'm not sure. Like I say, there could be a lot more soldiers than I think. We might have to send some more to help. Maybe if these guys can finish this off, we can send them to support. 11 divisions. Yep, looks good. 29. Yeah, we don't have lots of spare divisions. A lot of our divisions are just at home. How many divisions do we have overall? 87. We have 87 divisions and like 40 divisions are back at home. Just sat there. And the rest are down here. Okay, we could probably push more in down here. But we want to kill off these guys. So how about you guys? Yep, you're moving there anyway. Those guys are still moving as well. Did he lose? No, he is still moving there. And more technology. I guess we'll go for this one. We're now in 1949, almost into the 1950s. This is when the Cold War should begin, and I don't think we have much of a Cold War going on. This is a pretty open war. Except I guess there could be a Cold War between Russia and America right now. I guess. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And Japan is still sat here. Japan, why aren't you dead yet? Why won't no one invade them? I was hoping though to fix that in the new update, but I don't know if the update obviously activated for this game, because this game was started before the new update, so it might be that actually those new updates didn't affect this version. We'll have to wait and if we play a new game. This is looking great. There's a piece here. We could... Do you touch that? It's hard to tell. Let me just see. Yeah, they do kind of touch each other. Oh, but he just killed them. Okay, that's fine then. You move there. You move there. And sorry about that. I keep getting messages on my phone. It keeps beeping. Apologize if you can hear that. I always say that. People only want me or ever bother me whenever I'm about to record. Whenever I'm not recording, no one needs me. Why aren't you guys... Okay, you are moving forward. I was going to say. I want that stretch. We're going to stretch around the whole thing. I feel like. There we go. And we've got some free dockyards. I don't know how many of these we can actually use. Looks like we're using most of the dockyards. There we go. We do have more available, but they're damaged, so we won't deal with them. 37 nuclear bombs, which we can't use right now, unless I want to blow up Africa. Which means I'd have to transport the ships down to Africa. We could blow up South Africa, but there's really nothing we could gain from that. I guess we could just do it for fun. Pretoria. We could just blow that up, I guess. Let's just try and think who else we could attack. Oh my god. Okay, France has just appeared out of... I know all of these, but yeah, I just don't click them because the one time I don't look, all those other times I looked. Okay, let's just go right in. Kill them all. Oh, another one here as well. They took Calais. Okay, let's deal with this. Yeah, we'll go here. Ah, That was pretty close. That was a good job I looked up and saw that. I really... I don't know. You'd think there'd be... I know there's like a little warning here, but I feel like there should be like a big warning. Like a thing should just pop up and say, naval invasion. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Because sometimes it just pops up and it feels like it means they're planning it. But it doesn't mean they actually do it. Let me go there and help him. Okay, those have been dealt with. You go back there. Where do we send this guy? I guess we'll send him back. You take care of that place. That's fine. The others can do their job. Okay, you go this way. Let's take every little piece left. We can leave the people in the south. I should really just stay up here. I want to see what's going on in Africa, though, but the people in Africa we can keep there. They seem to be fine. They seem to be able to handle themselves. Mostly. I say mostly. Okay, done. What next? I guess we could go for this, but we don't even have any of these in our soldiers anyway. There's no point really developing time and effort for it. We could get some new types of tanks. Modern TD. Tank destroyer. Do we want a tank destroyer? I think we'll just keep normal tanks. And we're going for that. We got all this, yeah? We got all that. Okay, let's just go for then Navy stuff. Okay, you just go back. I think he's fine. Okay, yeah, these guys have got it. There'll be no allies here. You go this way. That's a plane. And there's another navy. Are they going to try to attack this? They don't seem to be moving. I think we're okay. Okay, I'll just move them here and I'll move them back there to protect it, just in case they try and trick me. You go back here to take this so he has nowhere to escape. There we go. Then change. You go that way, you go this way. There we go. It should be done. Southern France? Nope. This time I'm gonna... I keep saying it. Every time it happens, I say, okay, this time I'm gonna keep an eye on this. And then I never do. Okay, they're all moving back. Done. You go here, then you can move to that one. You finish this guy off. How long do you take? Just a few hours. But, no. Sorry, if you didn't know what that is, that's my dog. It's weird. I have to keep saying it. Whenever that happens in any of my series, I have to keep saying it's my dog. It's hard to know because obviously I don't know which ones of you have watched my other series and how much you watch. You could be a new viewer. So some of you probably know it's my dog and you're like, well, why are you telling us that? We know it's your bloody dog. Stop telling us that. We know who Butter is. And then some of you are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Why would he call a dog Butter? That's a stupid name. And you're correct. That is an extremely stupid name. That's why I did not choose it. That's probably the best thing for me to say about that. There we go. Finally. France is ours once again. No one can enter this. German Reich. Why doesn't the Netherlands take that? The Netherlands should be at war with them, I would suspect. We don't need the islands. No one cares about the islands. Okay. Back down. Okay, looking good. Almost got the British out of there. It's a long and fruitless war, but it will be worth it to protect our people. This side looks like they're finally making some effort. That's ours. They've got 4 units here. I forgot to about this one. Okay. It's okay. We managed to push them back, but it seems to be only him. Okay, the others are trying to move in. Okay, that's fine. So the others are moving in to help. Hopefully they can go help this guy. I would like the Italians to actually come help. But I guess they're so concentrated on... They've got kind of a few in the south. And over here. And of course they're defending the border. It's 73... They're defending the border with the... So what are you doing, Italy? See, this is why some people have been complaining about the AI in this game. Sometimes the AI does make some ridiculous decisions. Sometimes they make pretty good decisions. You know, it's obviously hard to make an AI. I can't really complain. Well, I mean, I can complain because I'm a customer, technically. But I can't really complain because I wouldn't even know how to do it myself at all. So it's always hard when people make that argument. They say, oh, well, can you do it? And it's like, yeah, but I'm not. That's not my job, you know? And as someone, you can be a critique. It's like, you know, someone who is a food critic or a movie critic or a viewer, you don't complain at them. You don't say, oh, well, could you make a movie? You know, if I complain about Avatar, because I would complain about Avatar, and I know people will be upset. I think Avatar is not a good movie. Deal with it. I know some people are very upset. I think Avatar's not a good movie. And I could go into why, but I won't in this episode, I don't think. But doesn't mean I can't say that just because I can't make a movie. No. It doesn't. That'd be ridiculous. Oh my. Brazilians now. Australians, Brazilians. Everyone thinks they can come to Africa these days. So this guy, we could bring this guy back. This guy, okay, he's going there. You're on your own. Is it all part of it? I thought I saw one guy who was not part of it, but... Okay, let's bring this guy. Let's bring him up here, just in case the Italians can't deal with it. I think the Italians can deal with it. And these guys seem to be fine. Okay. Here we got a bit of a problem. My men don't seem to be attacking. Yeah, we could just go in on the attack. Yeah, try and push back here. It's going to be a bit difficult, though. Once these guys are done, I guess they could help. Yeah, but he's running away. So this part should be dealt with soon. Okay. That looks okay. Northern France. Yep, all looks good. Okay, let's go back down. And delete that. Ah. What is this? The Brazilians have come to West... I did say, didn't I? I knew West Africa would fall at some point. I can't believe this has all gone to the Italians. This should be my land. We're going to have to send E4 to deal with this. I know it's like that only leaves us with 7 men, but they won't do much anyway. I think the others can handle it. They've got some Italians there. They should be dandy. Okay, the British are almost done. South Africa will remain. Could probably do a double assault, but then we'd leave this place on its own, which is not the best idea. Don't want to move him forward. Yeah, we're not looking so in great shape either. I mean, they aren't, and neither are we. I want to move you there. I just want to get rid of the British completely from their territory. Obviously, the British are still here. I just want them to lose their territory here. Okay, done. Looking dandy. 63 divisions now up here. Good job, Italy. Good job defending, I guess, the Alps. I guess. Good job. Good job defending against something which isn't even there. What a great ally to have. What a great ally. Okay, these guys have been attacked, but they should be fine. Southern France, I bet you Southern France is not being attacked. They don't usually attack Southern France. I bet that will now be the one time when they do attack. Just because I said that. You guys weren't able to do it in the end. Look how low they are. Yes, you got this. What are you doing? Okay, you guys need an extra one here. There you go. Hopefully that'll get them to push on. 9 divisions. The ones from there. Why does it say the divisions? Yeah, I like the fact it instinctively knows who's in that kind of front line. That's kind of nice. Very simple thing, but it just adds something extra. Just make sure the game knows. Okay, all looks good. Have you taken this yet? I sent you there like a few days ago. Okay, that is done. Yep, this should be dealt with. Our men will take a long time. Oh, and I forgot. The east. Okay, looks like they were dealt with. Good job, man. Yeah, the Italians actually did it. There's only 2 spots left. And they have no harbour, so these men have been completely left behind. These poor Australian soldiers. They've been left to die. By the Spanish hands. We all remember the great wars between Spain and Australia. I don't think... Wait, have Australia and Spain ever fought? I'm trying to think, and I'm assuming not. But then again, obviously Australia used to be a colony of England, so during that time maybe they might have. I'm not completely sure if they actually ever did. I'm not sure if any Australian soldiers have ever met Spanish soldiers on the battlefield. I would love for someone to tell me if I'm wrong, but I really can't remember one that would really pop out in my head. So you kick them out. You're now moving in. Good job. Next we have South Africa. So we need to now push this back, I think. That's too close. Delete. There we go. Let's bring the offensive line a bit further back. There we go. So that should be much better. Now that should definitely be on full force to attack South Africa. Once that falls, yeah, we can do what I planned. I said I'm going to give it one last shot. Once we've dealt with here, we'll send all... Oh my... It did, didn't it? They attacked Southern France. That's exactly what happened. I hate this game sometimes. But yeah, as soon as we're done in South Africa, we're going to come bring all our men back to France, and we're going to try and do one invasion of Britain. Because if we're going to win, we have to invade Britain. We're just going to give it one last opportunity, and if we win, we'll say we win the war. If we lose in the invasion, we'll say the Allies will win the war in the end, and that'll probably have to end this series, because this series needs an ending. And because of all the mistakes I did at the beginning of the series, I don't think we can win the whole thing unless we're going to get to like 1970. It just take a damn long time. So I think that's the best way for us to go with this series. Plus at the moment there's a lot of new games coming out and a lot of new updates coming out for different games. I really don't have time to concentrate on this one as much. Especially seeing as it's slowed down, like the last like 20 parts have been basically the same kind of war. Which I mean, Hearts of Iron obviously is meant to be one war, but it doesn't feel like it's changed much. Unless, obviously, this would be the first time something really big feels like it's changed, apart from in Eastern Europe. So we need to get this going. Okay, you guys should just jump in there, because they're weak. Look at that. And these men, you could probably just take on them. There we go. The whole of the Western Front is falling. There we go. Okay, that's fine. The whole enough over here. I just don't have the soldiers over this side so we'll take them down. An American attack. Butter. Shh, 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 shh. Don't you be upset. I know the Americans are attacking. We're all upset about it. No one wants America to attack Africa, but we... see? Butter. You're right, yeah. This is just a plague. He's always right, you know. Oh my. Oh my. Hello. That is a lot of American soldiers. I really don't like the way the flag's done, because maybe it's because I'm slightly colorblind. But I've never had any problem with passive colorblindness, but apparently I'm slightly colorblind, I've been told. That almost looks like... I can just see the red stripes, but it almost looks like the Greek flag. I think they should make that clearer. That's just my take. These guys are going to hold off. Yeah, we don't have a ton of soldiers here. Let's try though if we go all in. Because we're all in from all sides, they should fall. Those guys are going up north. The Brazilians I don't think can really take much. They can't really go too far. Yeah, we lost our islands. Those poor islands. Nothing going on up here. I hate always popping up and seeing and always seeing those invasions. Now, I'm really actually worried about this. Oh. Is that... Did they go away? They might have just gone. We might have to just send more men back. How about when these guys are done here, we send them. Yeah, we'll have to send those guys to attack. The rest of these guys are too busy down south, and we need them to finish off the south. There's no other soldiers we can pick up. Yeah, just have to be these guys. I know it's not many, but it's a start. So 11 troops. Yeah, we'll bring them over. Italians are trying to help, but it's not enough. Can you take this? Is anyone moving in to take that? these guys are. Okay, done. This is taken. There we go. Apologies for that noise. Don't just open the door. That will happen sometimes. When you're recording... Okay. Sorry about that. Whenever you're recording a long series, people are always going to open doors and stuff and make noises. Okay, the Italians, come help. Actually, this doesn't seem too bad now. The Gulf of Guinea. Okay. But now I'm alone, so that means no noises. Hopefully. Okay, this is done. You, sir. We must send your men into this one. Yes. Reassign. Best thing to do. And add them all to this. That's not 17. Wrong button. Ah. Let me just click on this again. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. 17 divisions. So they'll come over and help. Hopefully we can also send them to help with that. Which, maybe I'll just send 1 or 2 men to deal with now. No, we're going to need more men. Let's wait for the men to get there. Anti-tank. Improved anti-tank. Okay, that's fine. Yes. We're almost there. We've almost got to the point of Africa. People call this the Horn of Africa, yeah? I feel like I remember this is called the Horn of Africa. But Cape Town, right on the edge. That is so far away. Right on the... I didn't realize it was that far south. I thought Cape Town was like maybe a little bit like here. I didn't realize how south it was. No wonder it's a harbor. But our men should take that. That is basically done. Ah. These 3 men are running all the way over there to go help out if I sent them that way. Please go that way. Yeah, we're going to need to... We have to take care of that. Italians? You're going to come help? Okay, let's do a deal with this then. Let's just get this over and done with. Could these 3... I guess these 3 might not be able to take them on, but if these 3 take this, we can then move them into this. And then we can twist them round and make them attack from behind. Because they're attacking him, so that's hurting them. If they can stop this attack, we'll send him in as well. Okay, I was hoping you just continue going that way, but okay. More men to attack, and that is done. Look at them fall. Those Australian men had no hope. I commend your bravery, Australians, but it just wasn't enough this day. It wasn't enough. Okay. Perfect. Now that should be the last one. Hopefully no more naval invasions of Africa. But yeah, this is the problem though. We're going to have to deal with this all the time. If we can't defeat them, we're going to have to deal with naval invasions consistently and constantly. It's just how it will go. So we do have to just kill them off, and that means an invasion of England. So we're going to have to try it as soon as this is done. If we invade and they attack Africa, I don't care. We're just going to have to leave it. We'll put all our hopes in this last effort. This will be our D-Day. Our greatest moment of our nation. Would it be the greatest moment of our nation? I'm trying to think. Spanish history has some quite cool events. I guess it probably would. Yeah, this kind of worldwide conflict, being able to defeat the British would be pretty nice. Obviously, Spain has never been able to invade England before. Then again, not many nations have really invaded England since Britain... Well, I guess since England has formed under William the Conqueror. But before that, many people conquered England. But after that, not so many. Spanish sent the Armada. Obviously, the Armada weather had a big effect. Always liked Philip II. The Spanish reign of the King Philip II. If you don't know much about Spanish history, read about Philip II. It's a really interesting period of history for Spain, and he's a really interesting, I guess, king to read about. So many different opinions. He creates a lot of debate and stuff, which is really interesting. I love characters that, oh, sorry, not characters, people who create debate. And his personality creates a lot of debate. A lot of people argue whether he was a good king, a bad king, a good man, a bad man. Was he incompetent? Was he too much of a steward? Was he very good with administration, but he just kept it all to himself? Did he try and do too much? Was centralization a good idea? Really interesting time period, and a lot of debates about it. So I really enjoyed learning about that one when I was young. Then again, every nation has interest in history. You just have to look in the right place. To me, I always see history like a book. You know, when you read a book, you want it for the story. You want to know what happens, but you also want to understand. And that's how I kind of see history. History, every country's history is like a story. Interesting characters, boring characters, social problems, intrigue, love. There's so many things, and they're all real people, and that's why it just makes sense. Okay, so they've dealt with that. Just go there and just... I forgot again about these guys. Every time we make a new... I need to take these guys out. Yeah, you guys just gonna be unassigned. That would have been the best thing to do from the beginning. That would have been the best thing. Once that's done, we'll go here, take out these Americans again. Ah, we're so close to getting stuff out. I can't believe how close we are. After all this time, hurt, weight, blood, sweat, and a little bit of tears and some barking, we've almost taken Africa. A massive continent in its own right. It is pretty big. Like, when you're looking at that, that is pretty massive. It's ridiculous how big Africa is. So much land. And it will soon be the Roman Empire's land. The British were fools. And we're getting multiple attacks, but we should be okay. Yeah, I see no problems here. Okay, I think we're going to end this part here then. We'll end this part here. I do apologize for some of the interferences. Sometimes, you know, I'm not, you know, for me this is still just a hobby. It's not a job, so I have to record when I can, when people are around. It's just something's going to have noises in the background. I don't have a proper setup just yet. Maybe in the future, if the channel ever grows, that will happen. But right now, this is only a hobby to me. My work is the most important thing to me right now. And that's way too much right now. But yeah, enough about my personal life. We're going to end this part here. Hopefully, next time we will have defeated them. I think we will have defeated them in the next part. I think we can get the Cape Town by the next part. We'll defeat that. And we can hopefully start the invasion of Britain. I would say that maybe there's about 3 more parts left. Yeah, 2 parts maybe to see what happens in the invasion of Britain. And we'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. My name is NG Paradox, of course. And the Roman Empire, the rebirth of the Roman Empire is begun. Hitler said his was the Third Reich. This is the Third Reich. And it's communist. It's a very different Third Reich, this one. His was a fallacy. His was a fallacy Reich. Not a true Reich, but this one is the true one. But yeah, I'll see you in the next part.